that I tried to emphasize during that portion is if Jesus is in a real way inviting God's reign and rule to come among us, and he's asking us to pray for it, then there's a few important realities that we have to acknowledge. First of all, there is a king. I am not him, right? That king has a will. In other words, he has desires and intentions that he plans and that will be accomplished. So there is a king, that king has a will, and this world and even ourselves are in opposition of that will, are against those desires and intentions of that king. And one of the parts I believe this prayer is teaching us is how to bring our own intentions and desires underneath the better intentions of desire and desires of the true king. And the phrase I used that Andrew then picked up on, which was great, was, we sometimes build our own little mini kingdoms, and our sights are on the building of that mini kingdom. And if the mini kingdom is the most important thing to us, it's going to be really hard to pray, your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Throw it out to you guys.
So when you think of idea of God being king, and we go all the way back to the Genesis account, and you have kind of a temple text there, and God places Adam and Eve in the garden, and they're priest kings, queen for Eve, I guess, in the garden. But God is ultimately the king over all, and he gives them the command. And when they disobey that command, it says they saw that it was good and they took. So all those things that God saw was good, they decided that their kingdom was going to be a better kingdom. In other words, that we know better than you. We see what is good, we're going to take it. And God was like, well, let's see how that works out for you. And I think we've seen how that really works out for it. And that scene that is good in taking is used all throughout, particularly the Old Testament. Achan, who sees what is good and he takes and is destroyed. But the big one is when David, when he is given the promises, he's given the kingdom, and he decides to stay in Jerusalem while the kings are out to war and the people are out to war. And it says that he, in the cool of the day, he gets up and he walks around on his roof, which is similar to the word garden. It's put himself in the place of God, and he sees the Bathsheba's good and he takes. So when we say, as you said, that we see what is good and we take it like we want, we put ourselves on that throne and in a sense have dethroned God. And you're right, it's putting God on the throne where he belongs and submitting to his will.